It started with a bark that broke the quiet of the Kansas prairie. Dale Henderson wiped the sweat from his brow, hammer still in hand, fixing the last fence post before sunset. His German Shepherd Max came bounding out of the woods, tail wagging, muzzle dusty, something dark clutched in his jaws. Dale frowned. Another rock. For weeks, Max had been bringing back these odd stones from the forest behind the farmhouse. Heavy, smooth, and streaked with a strange metallic sheen. They didn't look like anything from the fields or creek beds. When Dale tapped one against another, it made a sharp clang, like steel, not stone.
The transformation we
and that
hoped
smell,
Our farm is
raw,
gonna
metallic,
change the
almost
world.
like rusting iron after a storm, hung faintly in the air. He started keeping them on his porch, lined up on an old wooden bench. By the 10th rock, curiosity got the better of him.
I can't believe we
He
actually
called his
found it.
neighbor, Hank,
It's incredible,
who
Dale.
joked that Max was
Absolutely
mining
incredible.
gold. But when Hank came by, his laughter faded. He'd found similar rocks scattered across his own pasture, too. Something strange was going on beneath their land. The next morning,
What are these things,
Dale
Hank?
loaded
I've never
12
seen
of the
anything
heaviest
like 'em, Dale.
stones into his pickup and drove to the geology lab at the State University. The receptionist gave him a puzzled look as he wheeled in a crate of rocks that clanked like iron bars. Professor Mei Chen, a planetary geologist, agreed to take a quick look. Dale waited outside while the tests ran,
Look at that
pacing
sheen.
the
I can't
hallway
believe we
with his
actually
hat
found
in
it.
his hands.
It's incredible, Dale.
Hours passed.
Absolutely incredible.
The professor finally emerged, her expression unreadable, until she said the words that would change everything. Mr. Henderson, these aren't rocks from Earth. The lab results confirmed it. Max had unearthed a cache of authentic meteorites, ancient fragments from deep space, rich in iridium, palladium, and other rare elements found in the cores of asteroids.
It's been
What's
overwhelming,
more,
but
the
in a good way.
isotopic
We're just happy they're
analysis
finally getting the
suggested
attention
the
they
area
deserve.
had once
The
been the
implications
center
for
of a
understanding
massive,
ancient cultures here are immense,
undocumented
Mr. Dale.
impact field,
This is it. The
stretching for
transformation we
miles
hoped
beneath
out.
the farmland
Our
of
farm
northern
is gonna change
Kansas.
the world.
Within days,
I never
news
thought I'd
trucks
see
and
the day.
scientists swarmed Dale's property. Drones scanned the soil while geologists dug grid after grid, pulling up more fragments, some weighing hundreds of pounds. The discovery was
sheen.
soon
I can't
dubbed
believe we
the
actually found
Henderson
it.
Impact
It's incredible,
Field,
Dale.
the largest
Absolutely
meteorite
incredible.
find in North American history. Collectors and museums
What are
offered
these things,
staggering
Hank?
sums
never
for
seen
the
anything
pieces.
like 'em, Dale.
One specimen fetched
Look at
$80,000 at auction. Dale's quiet 200-acre farm transformed overnight into a buzzing excavation site. What once grew corn now yielded stardust and cosmic treasure, and through it all, Max became a local legend, the meteorite dog, whose nose led humanity to a secret buried for millions of years. Reporters came from as far as Japan to photograph the shepherd sitting proudly beside his haul of celestial stones. Dale often said he didn't care about the money. He'd stand at the edge of his field at night, looking up at the same endless sky from which those stones had fallen. Funny thing, he'd say
It's
with
been
a grin,
overwhelming,
scratching
but in
Max
a good
behind
way.
the ears.
We're just happy they're finally getting the attention
Man
they
spends his
deserve.
life looking up at the
implications for
stars.
understanding ancient
And my
cultures here
dog
are
just went and
immense,
brought
Mr.
them
Dale.
home.